Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I got some Chicago Bulls news that just came out. The Bulls have been linked to a new free agent point guard. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Leave a quick like on today's video and some comments and questions below today's video as well. And just a heads up, if the video quality sounds a little bad, I am on vacation right now. I am using my backup mic, so I'm sorry about that. But either way, like I just said, I am on vacation. I'm going to try and get a few videos out for you guys. But no matter what, definitely check out my past few videos if you guys missed it. A lot of recent news and rumors have came out with free agency coming up very soon. But either way, let's just jump right into it, because this article came out just earlier today or yesterday by the time you guys are watching today's video. And the article said the Chicago Bulls are expected to be big spenders when free agency starts. You know, this really doesn't surprise me. I mean, no matter what, the Bulls are expected to make a lot of change in this upcoming offseason. You know, this past season, it was more of like a test season, Artur said. Even though the Bulls did trade for another all-star to pair with LaVine, we did miss the playoffs again. While I do expect a lot of change, I really hope the Bulls do get a true point guard on this roster. I feel like that will just help everyone on this roster, especially Zach LaVine and honestly Coby White. But according to Matt Moore of Action Network, he said the Chicago Bulls are expected to drop plenty of money on the point guard position in this upcoming offseason. You know, that doesn't really surprise me. That's really not new, I'd say new news. If the Bulls do upgrade the point guard position, it's probably going to be in free agency, and they're probably going to have to sign and trade for a point guard, maybe like Lonzo Ball, or probably overpay for a veteran point guard, I'd say. But he also said the Bulls are expected to spend a lot of money on several other big names on the radar as well. And like I said, they have $24 million in cap space in non-guaranteed salary between Thaddeus Young, Tomas Satoransky, and a $3 million team option on Ryan Archie. And much of the roster are restricted free agents as well. So the Chicago Bulls have the opportunity to create a lot of cap space in this upcoming offseason. You know, there was supposed to be a lot of big name free agents, but a lot of them either got extensions or are not going to turn down their player options. But a few names have been linked to the Bulls for a while now. I feel like every free agent point guard and any point guard on the trade market has pretty much automatically been linked to the Chicago Bulls. You know, there's been rumors about Dennis Schroeder. I just talked about him again in my past video. You know, Lonzo Ball is the big name. He's been linked to the Bulls for honestly months now. Spencer Dinwiddie has been linked to the Chicago Bulls as well. And a new free agent point guard is now linked to the Bulls, and that is Kyle Lowry. You know, the Chicago Bulls obviously want a true playmaking point guard next to Zach LaVine. And the Chicago Bulls also had extensive trade talks with the New Orleans Pelicans about a possible Lonzo Ball trade at the trade deadline. Of course, the two teams did not come to an agreement. I do expect those sign and trade talks to begin again in free agency. I did make a past video saying that, say the Bulls or the Knicks do offer Lonzo Ball a lot of money, the Pelicans aren't expected to match his deal. But say they do, I believe the Bulls could possibly get a sign and trade done with maybe Markkanen for Lonzo swap. You know, I'm sure the Bulls would probably have to include maybe another player or some future draft picks. But no matter what, it is kind of surprising that the Bulls are now being linked to Kyle Lowry as well. And I'd say Kyle Lowry would honestly probably be the hardest point guard to get out of the four names being linked to Chicago. And Kyle Lowry, Dennis Schroeder, Lonzo, and Spencer. You know, I've made many videos on Lonzo Ball. He's my #1 target. I would love a backcourt of Lonzo and Zach LaVine. I feel like they would play amazing off one another and just mesh perfectly together. I also feel like Lonzo on this roster, you know, he's a good rebounder. He's just a great all-around point guard. He would bring instant defense to this roster as well. I feel like he could really take Coby White's game to the next level as well. Coby White, you know, I love him at the point guard. I love him at the shooting guard. He's more of a combo guard. Even the Bulls front office has came out and said that. While he can run the point guard position and get the job done, I feel like he's not the best fit next to Zach LaVine. I feel like he plays that like Ben Gordon role perfectly off the Bulls bench. A walking bucket off the Bulls bench is a great six-man for the future. But now back to Kyle Lowry. You know, Matt Moore goes on to state that Kyle Lowry would be the hardest of the four point guards to get, because I see a lot of contending teams like the Philadelphia 76ers or the Miami Heat are going to pursue him heavily in this upcoming offseason. But the fact is, the Bulls are being connected to every point guard, and I feel like they're honestly desperate to put a playmaking point guard next to LaVine, especially to make the playoffs and keep LaVine happy. And also, not to mention, Kyle Lowry would probably come with easily the biggest price tag out of those four. I mean, I saw Spencer Dinwiddie came out and said some pretty crazy comment. He said if the Brooklyn Nets offered him like a 5-year, $125 million contract, he would re-sign, but if not, he's probably walking. You know, he did just come off an ACL tear. I do like Spencer's game a lot, but I feel like that much money, that long, especially after coming off an ACL tear, it's just too much of a risk, I'd say. But no matter what, Kyle Lowry's name is definitely interesting. I do like his fit with this Chicago Bulls team. I feel like he'd be a great veteran point guard to add to this roster. I feel like he could be the Chicago Bulls Chris Paul. I'm not comparing the two because Chris Paul, I feel like he's one of the best point guards of all time. I mean, look what he did to this Phoenix Suns roster and team. I'm not comparing the two, but I do feel like Kyle Lowry could take the Chicago Bulls to the playoffs and to that next level. Say we do sign him. You know, in this upcoming offseason, I do expect him to get a lot of money. You know, who knows if he's staying in Toronto or probably going to sign with Miami or Philly. That's my bet. But he is getting up there in age. For next season, he will be 35 years old. For this upcoming offseason, he is an unrestricted free agent, and on his last contract, he was making pretty much $30 million per season. I saw in this upcoming offseason, he's wanting anywhere from like $20 to $30 million per season as well. And I like Kyle Lowry. Like I said, he'd be a perfect veteran point guard for this roster, but I just feel like that's way too much money for a 35-year-old point guard. You know, for this past season for the Raptors, he played very solid, of course. You know, in about 46 games last season, he did have some injury problems and such. He put up 17 points per game, 5.5 total rebounds, also 7 assists a night, while shooting pretty much 44% from the field and 40% from deep. He also shot 88% from the free throw line. Like I said, he's going to cost the most, I'd say. Probably, I just don't really see him coming to a team like the Bulls. I see him either staying in Toronto, he loves Toronto, or signing with a contending team like the 76ers or the Miami Heat. I really just see the Bulls targeting Lonzo Ball. You know, I do expect the Bulls to possibly miss out on him just because I feel like he wants to go to New York as well, and they can honestly offer him more money than the Bulls can. I mean, the Bulls can make money, but they'd have to cut a lot of players or trade them like Thaddeus, Tomas, Satoransky, maybe even others. So in this upcoming offseason, like I've said many times, I'm expecting a lot of change. It's going to be a lot of rumors and a lot of news coming up, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'll keep you guys updated on any news or rumors that come out. But no matter what, leave some comments and questions below today's video about any of the topics I talked about, which point guard you want the Chicago Bulls to target. You know, I still believe Lonzo Ball is the best option. I'm not high on Dennis Schroeder at all. I saw he wants anywhere from $80 to $120 million on his next contract. I believe he's just way over his head for that. He really struggled in the playoffs, and I just don't like his fit with this Bulls team, especially of him and LaVine backcourt. That's just not good in my eyes. I wouldn't mind Lonzo Ball. I wouldn't mind Spencer, but he's wanting too much money as well. You know, Kyle Lowry is definitely interesting, but I see him signing with a contending team. Definitely click the first link below today's video and join my Discord as well. We're always talking about any news or rumors over there. But thank you guys for watching today's quick little video. Check out all my past videos. Like I said, I'm on vacation. I might have another video out throughout the week. But no matter what, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.